Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keene from God TV Radio. To me, in my perception, atheists, by the majority, deserve to be mocked and ridiculed. That's right. I believe that when you see an atheist out in public, or you see an atheist online, feel free to completely open up to them and say, "You're an idiot. You actually believe that you come from nothing. You actually believe that no intelligence was required in order for you to exist. You actually believe that you evolved from some kind of fucking shitty little slug in the ocean and then somehow grew little legs and shit and came up on land and started running your damn mouth." This is the kind of shit you need to say to atheists. You need to tell them that they came from nothing, that they are nothing, and then whenever they die, every achievement and accomplishment, which, if any, doesn't mean a fucking thing, that they're going to die with the universe. They're pathetic. They have no meaning and purpose, nothing. No intrinsic purpose whatsoever. Make fun of them. Tell them that the fact that they are even here is just a waste of time. They are simply nothing but an effort to deal with. Tell them that the reason why they feel like they're persecuted is because they are the persecutors, and karma's a bitch. What goes around comes around, what you reap is what you sow. Atheists love to tell their little testimonies online, pushing their dogma of nothingness, just like that of the Neverending Story movie, that, oh, religious people treat me like this, and they treat me like that, and they're always quick to go to the news and try to find little snippets of some religious person that's made a shitty mistake, so they can take that one person and then generalize everybody and say, oh, look what the Westboro Baptist Church did. You see how shitty Christians are? Or do you see what that 5 Muslims did whenever they blew themselves up and some people with them? That means all Muslims are fucked up. But the first time you make that video, of course, pointing out the fact that Joseph Stalin, atheist, dictator, killed more people in a fucking week using the weaponry of science than all of the religious wars put together, and even counting now and probably in the future. One single atheist did that. Did you know that most of these fucking communists and most of these dictators that have ever existed, like the asshole in fucking Cuba, Castro, did you know that a lot of the Chinese and Japanese dictators were fucking self-proclaimed atheists? And they killed millions, they starved people out, and they only cared about the material things and the material wealth that they got from doing the things they did. They made Adolf Hitler look like a sweet fucking Sunday school teacher. And you know what's really funny? Is that there's plenty of evidence out there nowadays and shit that atheists have failed to look into, or they lie, claiming Adolf Hitler was a Christian. Adolf Hitler used Christianity as a political move in order to get into the hearts and minds of people to do what he did. But according to his closest people that worked with him, according to those who were in private with him, they said that he claimed that Christianity was a disease that was perpetuated by the Jews. In fact, there are atheist groups out there that are called neo-Nazis who realize this. They know this. And they don't have a problem with getting on video and stating that they love Adolf Hitler, and Adolf Hitler was just getting rid of Jews because they were trash. Well, let me ask you something, people. If Adolf Hitler was a Christian, and he actually read the Bible, wouldn't he know that Jesus Christ was a Jew, according to the Bible? That Jesus also said that he came from the lost sheep of Israel, which would be who? That would be the Jews. So why would Hitler be a Christian if he thought it was a good idea to hate on fucking Jews, being that the Messiah, the Savior himself, was biologically a Jew according to the Bible? You have to be a real fucking idiot to believe otherwise. History tells it, everything tells it, we know. Hitler also combined forces for a short while with Joseph Stalin. And Joseph Stalin never held back, never sat there and denied that he was an atheist. So if Adolf Hitler was a Christian, that'd be kind of silly for him to go, oh yeah, I'm going to combine forces with this fucking maniacal-ass tyrant, Joseph Stalin. Wouldn't make sense at all, would it? But they combined forces and they killed a whole lot of fucking people. Why should we ridicule and mock atheists, though? Because according to atheists, that's the critical thinking way to do. That's the rational, logical way to do people, is treat people like fucking absolute shit. Richard Dawkins said at a Reason rally that when you run into Christians, mock them and ridicule them. We have atheists all over the internet who state that it is their fucking born to live purpose in life to sit there and ridicule the piss out of religious people. They have made t-shirts insulting fucking God, insulting all the religions out there. So if they think it's okay and they think that that makes you logical and rational and smart to do people like that, then why doesn't the majority of the world, which is theistic, God believers, people of all different religions who believe that there's some intelligent force out there, why should we sit back and take their shit? Why? We outnumber them by the billions. Why should we sit back and let people like that talk shit to us? Some Muslims drag some atheists out in the street and kick their ass. Gee whiz, I wonder why. Was the atheist just minding his own business, being a nice little fucking lovely person? Probably not. If some Christian sits there and ends up kicking the shit out of some atheist out in public, is it because the atheist was just minding his own business and somehow the Christian magically knew that they were an atheist and decided to do it? Bullshit. Atheists are very pushy. They are the most intolerant group out there. They make fun of the Muslims. They make fun of the Muslims' prophet. They constantly insult the fuck out of Muslims, insult the shit out of Christians, draw pictures of God and sit there and fucking make them look as stupid as possible, and try to make an absolute joke out of anybody out there that thinks differently than themselves. So I ask the question, why should we fucking care if something happens to atheists? Why should we care if a whole shitload of them end up going out in the middle of the ocean on a boat filled with fucking holes and sinking into the bottom of the depths of the 2,000 leagues or 20,000 leagues, whatever, who fucking cares? Why should we? These people think that it's cool to mock and ridicule and insult the hell out of people. And why? So they can feel better about themselves. So at the end of the day, even though they realize that they're going to end up nothing, and that they are nothing, and they have no purpose and meaning, it makes them feel good as a person to fuck with you. So fuck them. Why bother? Do unto others, love your enemies, love your neighbors. I don't think that Jesus meant for us to just sit there and be a punching bag over and over and over again. I mean, come on. Jesus Christ himself said, in the end, I'm going to make a return. And when I do, I'm going to make a direct deposit of cold can of whoop ass on these motherfuckers. Well, Jesus didn't say smack down or whoop ass, but if anyone reads the book of Revelations, they know that there's a time where Jesus says, you know what? Bullshit's done. No more fucking nonsense. And he comes flying out of the sky and he just rips people to fucking shreds. Is Jesus loving? Is he kind? Is he caring? Sure. But Jesus was no pacifist either. There was a line drawn in the sand for a loving, enduring God. Well, Jesus also knows the hearts of man. And he knows that we all have a line drawn to on how far we're going to be pushed and how many times we're going to let people kick us when we're down. So I say mock and ridicule atheists. Mock and ridicule them to the point where they can't even stand their own existence, which most likely isn't too much far to push. Make it to where they fucking vomit. Make it to where they shiver and tremble at just the idea of mocking people and thinking it's funny. Show them that the joke is on them and you have the last laugh. Peace out and God bless. Have a wonderful day.